Hey gang, what's going on? We have some more college football stuff for you. So before I get into that, if you like this kind of content, any kind of college football content, please hit that like, subscribe, excuse me, bell icon, and share buttons. It's greatly appreciated. It's extremely helpful for the channel. It gives me a great idea of what you guys think of the content, and I don't want you to miss out on a single thing, because this is where you'll get the express. This will be the express line to the most up-to-date college football stuff out there. So let's get on with it. So the news is that the college football, college football is expanding the playoffs. So starting next year, they will be expanding from 4 teams to 12. So this is how it's going to break down for bowl games. So next year, excuse me, for next year it'll be for the quarterfinals, because there's going to be 4 different rounds. But for the quarterfinals, it's going to be next year. It's going to consist of the Fiesta Bowl, the Peach Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and the Sugar Bowl. And the semifinals for next year, it'll be the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl. And then the national championship will be played at NRG Stadium out in Houston, Texas, home of the Texans. So that's how that's going to look like. And for the schedule for next year, for the first round, it's going to be Friday, December 20th. That's going to be 1 game. December 21st, which is a Saturday, we'll have 3 games. Then the quarterfinals will take place starting New Year's Eve. So that's Tuesday, December 31st. That will be the Fiesta Bowl. Wednesday, January 1st of 2025. The Peach Bowl will take place, and then the Rose Bowl, and then the Sugar Bowl. And then the semifinals will consist of will commence starting Thursday, January 9th, with the Orange Bowl, and then Friday, January 10th, will be the Cotton Bowl. And then the national championship will be Monday, January 20th at NRG Stadium, home of the Texans, out in Houston, Texas. And then for 2025, they're going to continue with the 12-team playoffs. And I'll explain how that works in just a little bit. But those bowl games for the quarterfinals will consist of the Cotton Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and the Sugar Bowl. And then the semifinals will consist of the Fiesta Bowl and the Peach Bowl. And then the national championship will be at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the Atlanta Falcons. So the schedule for that will be, the first round will be Friday, December 19th. That'll be 1 game. And then the next day, on Saturday, December 20th, will be 3 games. And then for the quarterfinals, starting on New Year's Eve, Wednesday, December 31st, will be the Cotton Bowl. On Thursday, January 1st, New Year's Day, 2026, the Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and the Sugar Bowl will all be played. Followed by the semifinals on Thursday. Then the semifinals will commence on Thursday, January 8th with the Fiesta Bowl, and then conclude on Friday, January 9th with the Peach Bowl. And then on Monday, January 19th, the college football season will come to an end with the national championship out at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the Atlanta Falcons. Now, some of you may be wondering how this is going to work. Well, I'm going to tell you how it's going to work. So, under the new format, the 6 highest ranked conference champions will receive automatic bids. So that means that if you are within the top 6 rankings in college football, you will automatically be put into the postseason. The field will then be filled out with the 6 highest ranked teams remaining. So the next 6 highest teams after that will then be filled in one by one. So whoever's in from 7 on to 12 will then proceed to fight for bids into the college football playoff. The 4 highest ranked conference champions will receive a first round bye to the quarterfinals. So that means whoever's in the top 4 will get a bye week and will go straight to the quarterfinals. So it's like the NFL where they do a wild card and the top seeds will, or the not division winners, but the highest record will move on to the next round on a bye week. In the first round, the matchups are the number 5 seed or number 5 ranked team versus the number 12 ranked team, the number 6 ranked team versus the number 11 ranked team, the number 7 ranked team versus the number 10 ranked team, and the number 8 ranked team versus the number 9 ranked team. So the first round games are not played at neutral sites. I repeat, that is not played at neutral sites, with the lower seed having the home field advantage instead. So that means whoever is the lower of the seeds will be the home team for that game. Bowl games are introduced in the quarterfinal round, which will not, I repeat, will not be reseeded. That means the number 1 seed will meet the winner of the number 8 seed and the number 9 seed game matchup, even if there's a lower seed remaining in the field. So that means if you have an 8 seed and a 12 seed, the 12 seed will not play the number 1 seed. So that's how the new format is going to play out for the college football season or playoffs starting next season. So that's just a little insight on how that's going to work. I will post the link to all this information in the description below. Please flood the chats with what you guys think of this. I'd love to get into it with you. Until next time, have a great rest of your night, and I will talk to you next time.